Thank you all for joining us today. 2011 is going to be an amazing year. Today, you will see how HTC is expanding the smartphone market with terrific new smartphone for everyone. You will see how in an era of social networking and new category, HTC is bringing our philosophy of quietly brilliant to once again surprise and delight people everywhere. And you will see how we are making HTC Sense the best user experience in our industry, even better. This year, we are going to make HTC Sense even better. We are going to have a new version for super smartphone. We are going to have a version for landscape quality combination of experience. We are going to have a version for higher resolution and bigger display. As a tangible expression of HTC quietly brilliant philosophy, HTC Sense is all about putting a smile on people's face every time they use one of our phones. It's clear HTC customers responded passionately last year. And all these and more make 2010 our best year ever. We sold 25 million handsets last year, more than double the number a year earlier. Revenue grew 93% to 9 billion, more than 9 billion. And it is this next number make us really proud of. Last year, HTC global brand awareness increased to more than 50%. Just 18 months earlier, this number was 13%. In just a year and a half, HTC brand awareness increased more than 4 times. Of course, success also means we have a greater responsibility to continue to delight people who pick one of HTC products. Today, you will see how HTC is expanding the smartphone market with 5 terrific new smartphones that truly offer something to people. Some phones are based on the previous iconic HTC models, and some phones bring the social networking to mobile in a whole new way. We are offering a distinct choices in design and pricing. This is the biggest lineup of phones we have ever launched at one time. Today, you will also see how HTC is evolving our history of innovation beyond smartphone. I hope you agree it has been worth the wait.
One thing that really differentiates HTC phones from others is the great user experience that you get with HTC Sense. HTC Sense is a phone experience that is based on innovation inspired by you. You know how sometimes when you encounter something so simple that you just wonder, why haven't I thought of that before? That's an HTC Sense moment. Let me give you one example. When you travel, that's when you need a map the most, right? But that's also when your data roaming charge is the most expensive. We spent 1.5 years creating the HTC Sense location experience, licensing map data for 83 countries in the world. Today, you can preload these maps onto your HTC phones. So when you travel, checking your map does not hurt your wallet anymore. Another example is the HTC weather experience that many of you have already seen. HTC went the extra distance to make weather emotional. So when it's sunny, you can almost feel the warmth of the sun on your body. And when it rains, you almost want to wipe your phone dry. Creating these moments of delight, that's HTC Sense. Today, we are excited to unveil the strongest and the broadest lineup of new smartphones that we have ever introduced at once. Let me start with 3 new phones that build on the success of some of the most iconic HTC models. Here they are. Many of you probably know that there are over 500 million Facebook users worldwide today. But did you know that among these 500 million, 200 million of those check Facebook on their mobile phones? Or did you know that those people who check Facebook on the mobile phone are 2 times as active? Did you know that half of the people between 18 and 34 check their Facebook as soon as they wake up in the morning? And the amazing thing is that a quarter of these people, they actually check their Facebook on their smartphones before they even get out of the bed. Now, I'm sure you want to see the phones. So here they are. So these are HTC ChaCha and HTC Salsa. The ChaCha has HTC Sense woven into social networking in a way like you have never seen before. And you're going to see this in both HTC ChaCha as well as HTC Salsa. See that button right there? What do you think it does? First, with this button, you can, of course, post your update with super simplicity. See how that button is breathing right now? It's telling you that you can share whatever you are doing on your phone with your social network. So when you push that button, it instantly uploads your photo to Facebook. Let's say you are reading an interesting article on the internet. When you push that button, you're telling all your friends to check this out. What happens when you are listening to your favorite song on your phone? When you push this button, you tell all your friends what music you are listening to. And since the phone already knows the name of the song plus the artist, it automatically posts this on your update for you without you ever typing anything. And when you arrive at your favorite coffee shop, if you long press that button, you immediately check in. ChaCha and Salsa both support Facebook chat. So communicating with your friends has never been more spontaneous. As you can see, we did not just add social networking to a phone. We created a new HTC Sense experience where social networking permeates throughout the entire phone. HTC ChaCha and HTC Salsa, redefining mobile social networking. Thank you.
But I have another surprise for you today. At HTC, we think long and hard how we can drive the next evolution of tablet. I can tell you, we are not interested in just rushing out another Me Too device like a lot of other tablets. So we took time, study, and understand how people like and to use their tablet. So now I would like to take you behind the scene at HTC and to show you more how we bring the HTC quietly brilliant philosophy to the tablet.
To us, Quietly Brilliant is not just a brand. It is actually the way that we do things.
As designers, the tablet is sort of a new canvas for us. It's something where we can do new things.
Well, we knew that there's a lot of tablets coming to the market at the same time, and the key thing was how can we make something unique?
It's very easy to think of a tablet as a large phone, and that's not what they are.
Rushing a product to the market might not be the best thing for the consumer.
You know, HTC wants to do it right.
It's our culture. When we find something wrong or it's not good enough, we just do it again.
We didn't just take the old HTC Sense and scale it up. We have started from the beginning again.
I think that HTC is motivated to do what's right for the user.
The product is kind of an empty vessel, you know, and when our customers get the product, it becomes an expression of their identity.
I think the most important thing is really not about building a gadget, but building something that changes people's lives.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited to share with you the first time ever HTC Flyer.
Flyer covers everything. A 1.5 gigahertz processor, one of the fastest in the world today. 2 cameras, 2 speakers, Flash 10, just to name a few. The one thing that really differentiates Flyer from other tablets is HTC Sense. Today, we are extending HTC Sense beyond the phone. With the new Sense, Flyer says hello to you with an immersive 3D user experience, which brings to surface all your favorite contents. Flyer is also the first tablet in the world to ever feature a new HTC innovation that centers around natural pen interaction. We call this HTC Scribe technology. Let me show you how it works. Let's say you discover a promising restaurant on the web. Now, with HTC Scribe technology, this is what you do. You simply scribble, "Let's go," and send. That's it. Think about how magical this is when you notate a book as you read, or when you comment on a document, or sign a contract. You know how sometimes you take some notes in a meeting, and then a week later you go back to read the notes, but just could not decipher what you meant by what you wrote. You look at the words and thought, well, what did I mean by that? We all had this experience before, right? Wouldn't it be great if there were a way that can take you back in time to that moment last week, in that meeting when that very important thing was being said? With HTC Flyer, you can do just about that. Simply click at the note or touch the note, and it plays an audio recording of the moment from last week in that exact meeting, at the exact time when you wrote down those few words.
The idea behind the silent verb is to go from point A to point B
We call this HTC Time Mark. Time Mark works not just for the notes that you take, but also the figure that you drew in the meeting, or the photo of the whiteboard that you capture at the meeting. This is HTC Time Mark. And when you are done taking the note, you can also sync this to Evernote. You can also use the Flyer to access the notes that you type on your PC as well.
Thank you all for joining us, and let's make this a great 2011. Thank you.
Thank you.